So feed it through the hole in the back. All right, it twists in. I think. Maybe. Yeah, it's coming along. So keep turning it. Getting closer. Okay. Gonna kind of line it up with the hole here. Okay, it's coming through. All right. That's where I want it. So the knob's all the way in. It's sticking out through the hole in the front. Dog hair. And washer. And another hex nut with a little nylon thread, I think is what that is. Just put that on. There we go. And you put that on until it grips. Good grip there. All right. And now the knob will move the base where you want it to go. Okay? So we're almost done. The last part is the top. Has the blade on it, the dangerous end. We have another box, another bag of small parts. We'll take that out and we'll make the picture. Okay. Got large red screw, which I think this is going to help hold on to the blade. A safety feature. It's red. A large washer. We've got these tapered screws. Looks like there are going to be 4 of them, which makes sense. They'll fit on the bottom. And 4 wing nuts and 4 washers. And then in this one, it's more small pieces here. What do those go to? Okay. Have a look at this. All right. I know this one is going to go in here. All right. Now we can attach the blade. You can kind of line up the holes. Alright, we're going to do the same thing that we just did with the tapered screws. You tape the screw and pop them underneath at the top. Washer and wing nut. They're so fun to put in. Alright. You can come back and tighten that after you get the rest of them in. Then we can do one on each side first. You don't have to. It's just the way it works for me best. Another washer. So this part's kind of easy. And I think that once upon a time they used to come much less assembled, and so this is really nice that it's mostly put together. You just have to kind of assemble a few things. Not too much guesswork. A little intimidating at first. Right, that's in. One last one from underneath. All right. And you can tighten those up a little bit after you've got them all in. Give them all a good turn. And you might want to use your hex key for this. You would just take your hex key, and this is the size that matches with them. And I think it's a 3 millimeters. Is that how it's labeled? Or 3 mm. Because this is 4, and that's bigger. And this one is so small it's not labeled. So I think it's a 3, perhaps. You can figure that out. And you can just put that underneath and hold it in place while you turn the wing nut. And it'll tighten right up. I don't think I'm going to need that. So, okay. There's another few parts. Not totally sure what these go to. They were in the slicer bag. Right here. Ah, there's their picture. Spare parts. Underneath it does say spare parts. Is that what the other one said too? No. So these may just be extras for in case. Maybe. Okay. I'm going to check on that after I've put it together just to make sure. And of course this feature here, which is going to go in, let's see, from this side. It should be. It's what the picture looks like. Yes. Yes, looks like it goes in from this side, so kind of just put the washer on. I'm not sure about this large washer. Go on here or not. Maybe it goes on this part. But anyway. Just doesn't look right there. Not sure about that. Oh, that's kind of silly. Doesn't look like the picture. So it looks like I have all the parts I need to put it together. this will hold it in the upright position, lock it in place. You need it to be locked in place, which I do. I have 4 pretty small children, and so I'm going to have to come up with a good solution to keep everybody safe. Because no matter how many times you tell children not to touch something, they touch it. So, it's a great thing that it has the safety magnet on the blade. Now, the next thing that this says to do is to take the safety magnet off. And is there another protective cover? I think there's another small protective cover here. That's good. Yep, there's another protective cover on top of it too. That's great. So you need to look at it and make sure it's straight. If it's warped in any way, mine looks perfect. The instructions say that you can tighten it up using the bolts. So, okay, if your blade looks even on both sides, I think you're good to go. Didn't explain how I put the red locking feature in. I just put it in the hole in the back, and there's another little indentation in here where it will kind of go into the little pocket and hold it there. It's really not supposed to move right there. And then you loosen it up to unlock it. Alright? Sharp, sharp, sharp. So be careful. And then lock it back in place. Always be safe. Always be safe. So, that is everything. That is everything on here. It looks like I have some spare parts if I need them. For instance, if some of these bolts popped off, got lost, anything can happen. You have some spare ones for in case. And the washer, I need to find out where I missed that. So that's a good question. So this is an experience to see how someone who has never put one together before, how easy it is. It wasn't hard. Put together the entire Lucy Clay slicer machine with the Lucy Clay ease on the back, and there are accessories. The angle base can be attached, and what else? You can get new blades from the store whenever you need them. You might want to have one on hand. I don't have one on hand yet. There you go. I read the manual and I watched the videos, and there are a lot of videos by wonderful people who do reviews on it as well, and you can look those up. They're great. They're much better in quality than mine, but I thank you for staying with me and watching me as I bumble through this project. So I'm very excited to get to use it. My homework now is to make a clay cane and maybe to show you tomorrow, which would be very exciting. So that's what I'm going to work on tomorrow, and we'll see just how thin it cuts. Right. Thank you.